Choosing a guardian for your children is a deeply personal decision. There are many factors to consider. So many clients wonder, how do I choose the best guardian for my children? And this one really hits close to home for me because my husband and I have two young children. And we want to make sure that if something happened to us, we would select the best guardian for them. We want to make sure we've selected a guardian who would continue our parenting style as closely as possible. For me, I always recommend my clients select someone who has a similar parenting philosophy and style on how they would discipline your children, that it's in line with what you believe. Their religion or spirituality decisions would be in line with what you also value and would want your kids to learn. It's really important to think through those things: parenting philosophy, discipline, educational choices, extracurricular activities, because this person's making those decisions for your children if you're gone. And it's important to actually let that person know ahead of time what you want. It goes a really long way to help your guardian honor you and raise your children just how you would. And we're talking about long-term guardianship here. Who would actually raise your children if something happened to you? And that's a separate question from the short-term guardianship, which is what happens in an emergency. So from a long-term perspective, what I caution you about considering is selecting a long-term guardian because they have a lot of financial resources or they're wealthy. And just relying on that fact that they have money to raise your children is not the only factor to consider. I never suggest that finances in and of itself is the best reason to choose a guardian, because ideally you're leaving behind enough finances and support for your child, for your guardian to raise them, get them through high school and college and even beyond, versus having someone else foot that bill and be the ones to support your child financially. It's a totally separate decision in terms of what is the best way to handle and raise your children and paying for them being raised versus who can raise them as closely aligned with what you want in terms of how they are raised. In my opinion, it's the best way to choose a guardian. Do you need help thinking through this for your own kids? I'm here to help and have helped many families protect their kids and legacy through estate planning and my kids protection plan. Go and visit my website, shiptrust.com, and you can fill out free guardianship documents, which is the first step in protecting your kids if the worst happens. Or schedule a 15-minute consultation with me, and we can talk more about how we can protect you and your kids.